Alrighty, I think we are connecting. We are trying to load in. Let's see if everything connects okay and works out. It has been a hot minute since I have live streamed, so we're going to just see how it all flows and goes. And I don't know, there's probably another rhyme in there, but you know what? Hello, viewers, and welcome out to a Pokemon Presents reaction video. Got a little bingo board we're going to be showing off here in a little bit. Got a lot of stuff we're going to be kind of going through before this actually starts premiering in the next pretty much 20 minutes or so. So I'm definitely very excited. Be sure to smash that like button. It does really help out the video. And subscribe if you're new here. We'd love to get to know you. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it may be. I honestly don't know the last time that we went live. So this is definitely going to be very interesting. But I got all my little... whatever you want to call it, widgets open and everything. So hopefully everything works okay, but we'll see as the stream goes on, because we have a lot open right now. So this will be a good test to see how everything runs. So yeah, I honestly don't know the last time that we would have been live for sure, but like I said, I got the chat pulled up. I got everything that I hopefully need to get everything rocking and rolling. So let's just hope it all runs smoothly. But hopefully, yeah, you're all having a great day. I've got a good day going so far. Got my youngest daughter behind me. She might pop in here and there throughout this reaction video. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start basically discussing. So we got obviously the actual Pokemon Presents. It's already been put on the actual YouTube, Pokemon YouTube channel. So we got that all loaded up starting, like I said, about 20 minutes. And then I got my bingo board ready, which I'm going to go ahead and bring up now. We'll go ahead and start talking about stuff. So this is my lovely, basic, very much not, super high definition, whatever, bingo board. So I'm very much excited to have a bingo board for this direct and everything like that. So we'll see how it actually goes. Let me pull my... There we go. Now I can actually see my stuff. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Alright, but yeah, so bingo board. I created this a couple weeks ago, I believe. I could probably, if I had my phone, which my daughter has right now, I could look at the exact date I created this. But yes, it was a couple weeks ago that I created this actual bingo board. And if you asked me back then where was the most likelihood that bingo would be made, it was the middle. Used to be like, okay, that's probably the one where I would have seen bingo being made for this stream. However, then I saw, literally last night, when I was tweeting out this bingo board, I saw that the direct today is only 14 minutes long, which is actually, well, no, it's just shy of, I think, 13 minutes long, actually. I think it's like 12 minutes, 45 seconds. The reason I had the 14-minute one in my head was because, like, the other one that was around that length did show, like, Scarlet and Violet, and added the DLC for Legends Arceus, the, like, Daybreak or whatever it was called. But yeah, when I saw the shortened time compared to the other Pokemon Directs that are usually like 20-ish minutes, I was like, oh, maybe it's not gonna be that big. We are in a weird zone of Pokemon right now. Don't get me wrong. It is very much unknown what we'll get. It's only been 2 years since the last like remake. It's been about 3 years since like the Legends games and all that type of stuff. So I guess that one you could say an argument for being due, but also it's still feel like it could be relevant that the fact that DLC was added only like 2 years ago. And a lot of the spin-offs are still relatively close to all these dates that are on here, and then the remake was only a couple of years ago as well. So yeah, and the Let's Go games, I mean, yes, we're 3 or 4 years ago, so it's kind of a weird zone. We don't really know if there is actually anything coming for this direct. It might be just all, here's some cool stuff for the stuff that already is existing and nothing really major new, but with the new knowledge of it being a shorter one, my row became from the middle to the fourth row, where it has like the Pokemon Masters EX and all that going down. that was the one that I was like, okay, that one maybe has now the most likelihood to have bingo happen for sure. But we'll have to actually see. So let's talk about some of these and why I put them on there and all that great stuff as we're just waiting here anyway. The Pokemon Game Boy on the eShop online, those are pretty much like your red, blue, fire red, leaf green, you know, ruby, sapphire, whatever have you, just Pokemon Game Boy games going on to the eShop. Obviously, DS doesn't exist yet on Nintendo Online and everything further doesn't technically exist yet online. So I just feel like Game Boy would be the most likely of any of the things. So that's why I say this one. Do I really see it? Technically still no, but I'm hopeful. I can hope for it. Pokemon Stadium sequel or remake. Obviously, it's been since technically Pokemon, I think Battle Revolution was the last Pokemon style of like stadium type deal, where you had like Pokemon you could use from the couple of the generations. But I think Revolution, you had to have it connected to a DS to even like properly work. Whereas like Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, you didn't really need to. You could just use the rental team. Just it was easier using actual Pokemon from your games to actually, you know, play with. But it's all good. But yeah, I would love obviously a new, basically what's Pokemon Showdown, but then with a Game Freak, I guess, take on it. Let's go Johto. I could see this one. I'm not gonna lie, I could see it, but the hype of Pokemon Go is on a slight decline. It's still very popular. Don't get me wrong. It is still big out there, but it's definitely not what it was. I mean, obviously, well, when it first started, yes, but even when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, it still is not near even that level anymore, I don't believe. I could be wrong. I guess I'm not doing hard research, but just in my head, the feels of it all right now, I feel like it's on a decline. And I just, yeah, and it's just the title problem is, do they do like Let's Go Gold Silver? Do they do like Pichu, Marill, Wooper I've seen, Togepi I've seen. Who's the two Pokemon they would do as your partner Pokemon if they do that route, or is it just, you know, Gold and Silver and they just call it that way, or just call it Let's Go Johto and it's one game? I don't know. It's a weird title dilemma, so that's why I'm like, what would they call it? Which makes me doubt it's happening. Pokemon Masters EX, I feel like is an obvious. It's still a very much active game. Very much usually getting active updates, so I just don't know why they wouldn't talk about it at some point, even for like 5 seconds. So yeah, that one seems like a possible for sure. And then we got Pokemon Snap 2. So we had the new Pokemon Snap. I don't know when that exactly came out, but we did play it on the channel. But I could see a sequel to that. It was amazing, great, amazing visuals and everything like that. I obviously would be very hyped to see a new Pokemon Snap, but would it really happen? You know, maybe not. But it'd still be cool. Gen 5 sequels and remakes is probably the next highest anticipated one because of obviously the trends of everything and the newest games having very big, high tie-ins to Gen 5. Even Legend Arceus had Gen 5 tie-ins with the train guy, I forget his name right now, but that, you know, was back in time. So it's, yeah, you had Arceus that had Gen 5 tie-ins, you had Scarlet and Violet that had Gen 5 tie-ins, so there's been a lot of Gen 5 hinting. Does that mean it's necessarily this year? I feel like personally it'll be next year, but it could be this year. It could be this year. Whether I see sequel or remake, I think it would go still remake route. But again, Pokemon is very much usually like, oh, let's go a different route than what we have done. So maybe they would do a sequel. I don't know. They try to keep people guessing with their stuff, so we'll have to see if that's actually true. Pokemon Legends game. I'd say like Let's Go Gen 5 remakes or whatever you want to call it, and the Legends are probably the most talked about one on these lists of all the entire board here. But yeah, the Pokemon Legends one, I mean, personally, yes, Legends Arceus was amazing and had a lot of great stuff going for it. I personally liked it. The only negative I had about Legend Arceus, it doesn't feel like there was a lot of replayability, like a lot of these earlier Pokemon games kind of usually have. But again, it's still probably one of the greatest Pokemon games we've gotten in a very long time. And I feel like that it'd be unwise of them not to try it one more hand at it, because it was a new take. A lot of people had to get the feel for it, try it, and then the sales went up as more people talked about it and everything like that. I feel like you should give it one more chance and see if it really blows up out there, and if that one's also successful, then maybe we'll get more Legends games type of deal with that type of a take. It was just a really good game. I could definitely see a Pokemon Legends game. Yeah, I could see it in Gen 5 with like the whole dragon story, or it could be a Gen 2 type where, yeah, we talk about like how the legendary beasts, as I'll call them, come to be and all that type of stuff. And there could be just the other region, who knows. Pokemon Cafe Remix, I think, is an obvious one. I think they will talk about that one. It's still one of their more recent mobile games, so I don't see why they wouldn't mention this one. Pokemon Sleep, obviously, is very much new. There'll probably be some little talks into Pokemon Sleep. So, I mean, we have 3 that I feel like are kind of for sure right now on our little board here, with a couple more that'll be probably for sure as we go forward here. Pokemon Quest 2. Pokemon Quest was a game back in the years. We actually did a full gameplay of it, and then they randomly added some Gen 2 Pokemon for like specific regions throughout the world very recently. But then that was kind of like all they've done so far with it. So it's like, well, okay, they're still kind of like doing some weird tabs on it. So I could see another Pokemon Quest type deal, but yeah, we'll have to see if that's any truth to that. Pokemon anime news, obviously there's the Pokemon Horizons. That is the newest anime without even like Ash Ketchum and all that stuff. So I'm sure they will maybe make one small mention at the newest anime about to come out. And then there's like the Pokemon Concierge on Netflix as well. Those could be definitely mentioned. Pokemon Go, like I said, even though it's not anywhere what it used to be, it's still talked about, it's still played a lot. I know it's about to have a new season coming out here soon too, so there'll probably be some mentioning of Pokemon Go. Pokemon Unite, I think, is still having, I forget who, I feel like I saw it yesterday, like a new character that was coming out, but or maybe it was a new skin, who knows. But yeah, Pokemon Unite is still very much heavy, and it's in the like esports and all that stuff. So again, that's the one I can see for sure. Pokemon TCG. I don't think really mentioned too much about the TCG in the directs, but I mean, there's the Scarlet Violet one that just also recently came out, so maybe there'll be something with that. And then we go into a weird one. So like really those 4 in a row, I was like, oh yeah. And then I purposely was like, I need to make sure in every single row, diagonal, down, up, left, right, whatever, there's at least one thing that's like, that's what's going to throw it off. That's what's the one that's going to maybe make bingo not happen. I try to put that everywhere possible. So like technically the 2 that I said I have the highest chance of getting bingo, the middle one, Let's Go Johto, and One More Thing are probably the biggest ones that are highly unlikely to happen. The 4th row, which has the highest chance of bingo now, I think, has the Scarvy one and the Pokemon Klefki. But anyway, let's keep talking. Pokemon Puzzle League sequel. This is kind of more of a personal one for me, but I mean, it's been since the Game Boy Advance, whatever, since the last time we got a Pokemon Puzzle League type thing, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, I mean, I know it's not like relevant or like anything, whatever, but like, I mean, I'm just talking things, but next we got Pokemon XD and Coliseum on the eShop. Now, obviously, the GameCube itself doesn't have anything there, so like, I'm just saying, like, maybe there'll be some collection or something like that. I don't know. They would do remakes of these type of those games or whatever type of a deal. I think that's the only way that those would come to the eShop. But I just put it on there because they're still always talked about. Had to give some love to XD and Guild of Darkness and Coliseum. Pokemon merch. I know they've been doing a lot of collaborations lately, and just, I don't know, it's their biggest selling thing, pretty much, besides the games, is Pokemon merchandise, so there might be some mentioning of Pokemon merch. The One More Thing is always the Nintendo thing, where it's like, but here's the last announcement we have for the day, or whatever, like, so, like, you thought we were done, but actually, here's the actual last thing. Doesn't necessarily quotes mean I'm saying one more thing. It's just like, kind of, we added this on, just it ends the hype off. Scarby updates could be anything where it's a patch for the graphics, which I don't see happening, or performance type deal. I don't see that happening. Or an added Pokemon, which a lot of people have been rumoring that there's one more Pokemon missing apparently from the Scarby updates based on the Violet and Oak or whatever. There was like a monkey-like Pokemon that people say is still technically due. That ties into like actually the Pokemon movie that may come out. So I guess there could be that. Yeah, that'd be it. One of the things I would not count for a Scarby update would be like, oh, new 5-star or 7-star or whatever the heck star Pokemons are out there right now, unless they're legendaries and you get shiny. Maybe I'll count that one, but that would be very specific. Otherwise, no, nothing else counts. Detective Pikachu 2 movie. Obviously, we just had the game come out. I think it's been a little over a year now for the newest Detective Pikachu Returns. And obviously, it's been a while since the movie, and they have all the stuff now for a sequel. So there was talks of a sequel, but then, yeah, it's kind of fell off the wing. So there could be some possibilities for that one. I put in here a new free Pokemon game. So basically, your Pokemon Cafe remix, your Unites, your whatever, your mobile-like type game. Something Pokemon just throws up there. They're like, yeah, we need something to announce. Here's what we're going to announce. Here's a free game you can play now. I don't know what it necessarily would be. Pokemon Dash or something. I don't know. I'm just naming something silly. Coming 2025 teaser just means like they're announcing something, but it's actually not coming out until 2025. That's pretty much the gist of that one. A new Pokemon movie. It's been a while since our last Pokemon movie. I think it was the Zuri movie. Was that the last one? So I think it's due for a new Pokemon movie for the Scarlet and Violet region. So we'll have to see if that's announced. I wanted to think of the most random Pokemon I could think of. I obviously thought about, your obvious ones, Charizard, Pikachu, Lucario, some of your popular ones. I was like, what's a random Pokemon? First random Pokemon that came to my head was Klefki. So, if Klefki makes an appearance at all anywhere in the direct, it gets checked off. But yeah, I just wanted a random Pokemon. And that was who I picked. And then the last slot being the out right now or out after this direct. Kind of similar to the Nintendo Direct stuff, or the One More Thing, where it's like, this is out right now for you to play, or this is coming out right after this Direct for you to play. Just kind of like giving people just something to hype about that they can literally dive into right now at this very moment, or very soon after the thing drops. So I could definitely possibly see a lot of these, but do I see really a bingo coming? No. And we will check these off as they go. Actually, we'll probably end up checking everything off afterwards. We'll use our memory to check things off, and then go from there. Which actually, if I'm doing that, I probably should open up a checklist. Let me open this up. There we go. And use a nice little. There we go. All right, I got my checklist ready. All right, but we got about 5 minutes now into the direct. So, what I'm honestly expecting, other than the obvious, is like I'm expecting Pokemon Unite to be talked about, whatever. But, I'm not gonna go that route. If I had to be like throwing a dart at something, I could see this possibly happening. Something Gen 5 really. I feel like that's the most possible things with all the tie-ins of Gen 5 from Legend Arceus, Scarlet and Violet DLC, all Gen 5, Gen 5, Gen 5. I'm not saying necessarily it's maybe the Gen 5 sequel, but it could be that Pokemon like Legends type game, maybe like a Legends Kyurem, or like I said, Legends something with the dragons type of a deal to kind of talk about the original dragon that they all three used to be before they got separated. That's probably my biggest one on there. It's like, okay, maybe that one happens. Like I said, the Let's Go has the problem with the title and relevancy now. Gen 5 sequel, is it time? Is it time for Gen 5 to get remade or sequeled or whatever? I don't know. I just feel like it's one more year out before that. At least. Legends feels like that could be due. So that's where I'm at on that one. But we'll actually see. So I will put this bingo board away until after the direct. Things that we'll watch. We'll come back to it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and get the. Let me flop this off. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can pull up. Yeah. How do I do that? I need to figure this out before the stream starts, because that is actually necessary right now. There it is. Okay. So this way we have a actual way to edit the board. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and crop this a bit so that way it's a little more fleshed out. But oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoopsie! The right side and the left side.
Daddy.
Yeah, baby. I know you do. I miss her too sometimes. Yeah, we'll just use some red X's and stuff like that to kind of mark things off. So there we go. Got the bingo board ready to be able to be marked off for afterwards. So we'll go ahead and move this down here. And I think we're ready. I think we are ready, guys. Alright, so let me go ahead and pull back up, minimize this, pull back up the chat, go over here to the Pokemon Presents, which is now premiering shortly. We are in the hype. Now, hopefully this all looks good, sounds good. I will try to adjust the audio as we go. Hopefully everything comes out fine. But we'll see. We'll see. Should be premiering in seconds. I'll pull this up to like, here we go. Like 4 seconds, guys. 4 seconds away. Oh, the build up is real. Should do doesn't it usually do a countdown timer for most premiere things? Alright. I think it's going to be doubly captured because I'm capturing my desktop audio and my microphone audio, which has the computer coming from it. I just want to make sure I'm loud enough to be heard over all of this. I'll try to make sure I'm... Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and top up my volume a little bit here. Alright, here we go. We're going to pretty much watch first. Pikachu. Oh, unknown. Unknown. Johto. 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 It spells something. It spells something. It spells something. Oh, P. I see Pokemon, I feel like, in there. I mean, that is definitely unknown, which is a Johto Pokemon.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon.
Nothing in the background.
Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day.
Woo!
This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan. Our adventures with Pokemon, which started with the simple fun of collecting, trading, and battling in the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games, have expanded to fit into so many facets of daily life, including walking and sleeping. We'll keep challenging ourselves to create new ways to enjoy Pokemon, and we hope you'll continue your adventures with us. Today, we will be bringing you all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Again, I'm gonna back
Has
up.
enjoyed their adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games so far. To commemorate Pokemon Day, we've planned a series of Terra Raid battle events where you'll be able to face
Doesn't count as Scarby update.
Blastoise, and Charizard. The first of these Terra Raid battle events will begin tomorrow. We hope you will all enjoy these raids. Today, I'd also like to share the latest updates on a number of our other games. Please have a look at this.
Pokemon Go. We got Pokemon Go. Wait, oh, an anime?
Pokemon Go is on its way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 in 1.
Pikachu wearing Cap's hat is making its debut.
Oh, okay.
It even knows an attack new to Pokemon Go, Volt Tackle.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I believe Baby John he's sick.
Armor
Yeah.
and Ceruledge are coming too.
So 9 Pokemon.
Boy will be dropping in when you snap a pick and go snapshot. So set out on an adventure with your new friends.
Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, yes, the party hats. Ah, Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep.
Daddy, look, I'm doing.
Yeah, good job. Thank you. Oh man, all the people from Pokemon 7, PK 7, whatever, John's stream are raging at Raiku's face right now. I feel like. The only shiny they didn't get in their shiny hunt. Oh, look at him. Ah. Johto again, by the way. Johto pins, Johto ties for Pokemon Sleep. Interesting. Johto ties for Pokemon Sleep. Very interesting. Ah, Pokemon Masters. Could be checking these off as they're happening, but...
Never give up.
Oh, Lance Hyper Beam. Is there a person over there? No, not a person.
We're the greatest in the world.
Johto people.
Partner I could ask for.
Daddy, it's warm. I did follow home.
It's okay. You can fix it.
It's okay.
It's Gen 9 with Gen 2. I'm guessing that's Gen 7, I guess, but that's Gen 4. Okay, never mind. I thought we had a Gen 2 theme going on here, guys. Cafe Remix, okay. I mean, still heavily Gen 2 related so far. There he's got it. On Unite, got it. What's Unite got going on? Oh, right, I think that's it. Who it was I did see. I think it was Miraidon. A-Links, Fall-Links, whatever. Say it. Ceruledge. Still haven't played much of Unite, but it looks fun. Pikachu! He's dancing.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Okay, I'm looking really hard. Notification. TCG. You want TCG? Is this gonna be a Pokemon TCG app thing? I'm about to give it 2 for 1 again. Very confused. Classic Fat Pikachu! Trying to figure out what they're showing me. Ooh, air card. Type. The guy. Intrigue and intrigue. Go in the card. The card within the card. Okay, I says 2 cards at no cost, and still 2024. I think that counts as 2 in 1. I feel like that's a 2 in 1 there. It's TCG and game.
It's the world's first look at Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. This game lets you easily collect Pokemon cards.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Have enjoyed since they debuted in 1996.
Wow.
In a new digital format. The Pokemon Company is developing this game as a 3-party collaboration with Creatures Inc., the creators of the Pokemon Trading Card game, and DNA, our partners in the development of Pokemon Masters EX.
Yeah, true.
To mark the launch of this title, here is a message from Mr. Yuji Kitano, President and CEO of Creatures. Mr. Kitano, take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuji Kitano from Creatures Inc. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for enjoying the Pokemon Trading Card game. With Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, we hope to bring you all a new way to enjoy the Pokemon Trading Card game, so we are hard at work developing digital cards.
Very cool.
When we develop physical cards, we strive to please by taking great care with our paper quality, colors, and printing process. Since this game uses mobile devices rather than paper, we're challenging ourselves to express that care in new ways that are only possible digitally.
Like immersive
Using
things.
the characteristics of the screen to show off brilliant colors and stylish effects. One way we're accomplishing this is with immersive cards, which give players the experience of leaping into the world of the card illustration. What's more, we've developed new streamlined game rules based on our existing battle system, so you can enjoy a quick battle during the free moments in your day. Our 3 companies are all working hard to deliver a fun experience for those of you who already enjoy the Pokemon Trading Card game, as well as those who've never played before. We hope you look forward to the results of our latest efforts in the world of the Pokemon Trading Card game, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Kitano. We plan to launch Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket within 2024. Please look forward to more details in the future.
Wait, summer maybe? I
Just
guess.
one more thing.
He said one more thing.
This presentation with one final video for you.
He said one more thing.
Thank you for tuning in.
He said the words. He said one more thing. I heard it. It's unknown. It spells something. It spells S-O-E-Y. There's an E in there. Oh, I should remember my freaking unknown letters. I mean, that's a question mark. I know that one. Game Freak. Game Freak. Game Freak. Game Freak. Confidential.
Daddy, what?
Watching.
Daddy.
Oh. Bring people in Pokemon at a city, town, drawings, people's. I got Pikachu. Go Pikachu, go! Go Pikachu, go! Furfro. What? Like that. That's Gen 6. Only a city? Gen 6?
My podcast.
What? He's watching. Yeah, there's a new city. He's right around the corner.
What time to open?
Pokemon Legends? No, they're doing Z. They're doing Z. Z. What? 2025. We got 2025. Such a genius. Megas. Oh God, they can't throw the Mega logo in there. You can't throw the Mega logo in there. That's not cool. It's not cool, man. You can't throw the Mega logo in there. He threw the Mega in though. Okay. The only question I have that's remaining was Klefki shown in this at all? Anybody remember? Anybody remember if Klefki was shown in this entire fun business? Because don't recall Klefki, but like I wasn't really actively watching for Klefki this entire time. If he's anywhere, he's in that end thing, because that's Gen 6, which is Klefki, right? Raikou. I don't think he was in any. He's not in Unite. I don't believe he was in any of the trading card game. What is with the unknown? SOEYUE? I don't know. If someone knows what that actually spelled. It's been a while since I've done my unknown letters. Cuffy! He's right there! 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 Right there! Oh my god! Oh my god! We are cooking. We are cooking with fire. We are on fire, guys. We are on fire. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to talk about this bingo board. Okay, hold on. Okay, we need this, right? Yes. Okay. Let's talk about this bingo board. Okay. What did we for sure get? We got this. We got this. This. We got Legends game, which was huge. Pokemon Go, yes. There's something Johto related, I just don't know what that is yet. Not Gen 5. Pokemon Quest 2, no. Pokemon Anime News, my mouse is not wanting to work right now. Okay, literally, mouse, you could choose any other time not to. So we got Anime News, kind of. Pokemon Merge, no. We definitely got one more thing. We did get 2025. We got the new Pokemon game with the TCG. We got Pokemon Klefki. But I don't think we got bingo anywhere. We did not. I mean, we technically could argue with the Scarby update with the Pokemon Charizard, but you know, I said I'm not counting that. There is something Johto, but there was no movie. Merch, no. Stadium, no. Game Boy, no. Gen 5, no. Pokemon Coliseum, no. Out Now, no. No movie. No Detective Pikachu. No, we did not get bingo. We got close in a lot of places. We were one away here. We're one away there. But I felt like we probably wouldn't. But we got some big ones that I did not see actually getting. But overall, no bingo. But honestly, Gen Z, Pokemon Z actually happening with Legends. There was that whole thing that they felt like Gen 6 did get rigged out of the whole. They didn't get a sequel, didn't get anything else. I don't believe anybody probably guessed Gen 6 out there right now. Yeah, I don't know how that will take place. It seems like it's kind of like a futuristic showing, so I don't know if this is future-ish type deal. I don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting, but it said 2025, correct? Urban redevelopment plan. I feel like it's a future. There's also the end here. Z minus. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the end is. Yeah, it says 2025. So I still think we got a pretty good one. I feel like it's pretty hype, pretty exciting, pretty good stuff. We did not get bingo, which is sad, but ultimately very awesome. Very awesome, very hype. I'm excited about the TCG stuff. I still want to know what these unknown are spelling. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I know for sure that's S. I know that's O. I know that's E. So we have S-O-E, right? S-O-E. That's a Y, right? Is that U? And that's E. Right? That's like, what? That's Y, U. What are you spelling? What are you trying to spell? Or is that Z-O now? So that's probably something obvious here, and I just am not seeing it. I'll have to watch some of the other people's out there. Well, I think this is where we're going to end up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new here. We'll see you guys on the next video, stream, whatever it may be. It's going to be the Moderate Gamer. Signing out.